My precious child, I come to you today in the stillness of this moment to remind you that you are never truly alone. As the world rushes around you with its endless noise and constant demands, I am standing right here, offering you a peace that the world cannot provide. You have carried many weights upon your shoulders, some that were never yours to bear, and I see the fatigue in your spirit. I want you to take a deep breath and realize that my presence is surrounding you like a warm embrace. You do not have to perform for me, nor do you have to hide your scars or your fears. I know the rhythm of your heart and the thoughts that keep you awake at night. Today is a day for restoration, a day for you to simply sit at my feet and be renewed by my eternal love. I have watched every tear you have shed in secret, and I have heard every whisper of your prayers, even those that were too painful to speak aloud. There are moments when you feel as though your voice is lost in the wind, but I promise you that not a single word goes unheard by my Father. Your struggles are not a sign of failure, but a testament to your endurance in a world that is often harsh and unforgiving. When you feel weak, that is when my strength is most perfect within you. I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one who is hurting, and today that one is you. Let go of the need to have all the answers right now. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, weaving together a beautiful tapestry from the threads of your current trials. The seasons of your life are under my sovereign care, and although you may feel like you are in a cold winter of waiting, the spring is surely coming. I have planted seeds of greatness within your soul that require time, patience, and the nourishment of my word to grow. Do not be discouraged by the silence you sometimes experience during your prayers. Silence is often the workshop where I am building your character and preparing you for the blessings that are ahead. If I gave you everything you asked for the moment you asked it, you would not have the strength to sustain the weight of the glory I have planned for you. Lean into me during this time of preparation, for the roots of your faith must go deep before the branches can reach the sky. I want to talk to you about the shadows of your past that try to dim the light of your future. Many times the enemy reminds you of your mistakes, whispering that you are unworthy or that you have wandered too far from my grace. But I tell you today that my mercy is new every single morning. When I look at you, I do not see the person you used to be or the mistakes you have made. I see a child who is redeemed, purified, and precious in my sight. The cross was enough to cover every regret and every shame you have ever carried. Stop looking backward at the things I have already forgiven. Lift your head and look into my eyes, for I am making all things new in your life, starting from this very hour. There is a specific purpose for your life that no one else on this earth can fulfill. You are not an accident, nor are you a byproduct of chance. You were intentionally designed by the Creator of the universe. Every talent you possess and every unique trait of your personality was woven into you for a divine reason. Do not compare your journey to those around you, for their path is not yours to walk. I have prepared a specific road for you, filled with divine appointments and opportunities to reflect my light. When you feel insignificant, remember that I chose the small and the humble to confound the wise. Your life has immense value, and I am calling you to step into the fullness of who I created you to be with boldness. Peace is not the absence of trouble, but the presence of my spirit in the midst of the storm. You may look at the waves crashing around you and feel a sense of impending drowning, but I am the one who walks upon the water. I am the commander of the winds and the seas, and I am the one who says, "Peace, be still," to the chaos in your mind. Take your eyes off the height of the waves and fix them firmly upon me. As long as you keep your focus on my face, you will find that you can walk through the most difficult circumstances without being consumed. My hand is outstretched toward you, ready to catch you if you slip. You are safe in my grip, and nothing in heaven or on earth can pluck you away. I am the great physician, and I am here to heal the wounds that go deeper than the skin. There are hurts in your heart from years ago, words spoken by others that have acted like poison to your self-worth. I want to wash those wounds with the oil of my spirit and the water of my word. I want to heal your broken heart and bind up your painful injuries. It takes courage to bring your brokenness to me, but I promise that I will never handle your heart with anything but the utmost tenderness. Allow me to remove the bitterness and the resentment that is built up as a defense mechanism. True freedom comes when you allow me to enter the most private rooms of your soul and bring my light into the darkness. When you face financial strain or physical illness, remember that I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I fed the thousands with only a few loaves and fish, and I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Do not let anxiety about tomorrow steal the joy of today. Each day has enough trouble of its own, but each day also comes with a fresh supply of my grace. Look at the birds of the air and the lilies of the field. They do not toil or spin, yet my Father provides for them with abundance. How much more do I care for you, my precious child? Trust that I know your needs before you even ask. I am opening doors that no man can shut, and I am making a way where there seems to be no way. I am calling you to a deeper level of intimacy with me through prayer and meditation. Prayer is not just a list of requests, it is a conversation between two friends who love each other deeply. I long to hear your voice, not just when you are in trouble, but when you are happy and when you are curious. Spend time sitting in my presence without an agenda. In the quietness, I will speak to your spirit and give you the wisdom you need for the decisions ahead of you. I want to show you things you do not yet know and lead you into a life characterized by spiritual power. The more time you spend with me, the more you will begin to look like me, act like me, and love like me. The world is full of hatred and division, but I have called you to be an ambassador of my love. Love is the greatest commandment and the most powerful force in existence. I want you to love those who are difficult to love and to pray for those who despitefully use you. This is not easy to do in your own strength, but through me, all things are possible. I will give you a heart of compassion for the hurting and a spirit of generosity for the poor. When you choose to love instead of hate, you are manifesting the kingdom of heaven on earth. Your kindness might be the only glimpse of me that someone else ever sees. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father. Be careful what you allow to enter your mind and your heart through the gates of your eyes and ears. The world is filled with messages of fear, lust, and greed that are designed to pull you away from my path. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flow the issues of life. Fill your mind with things that are true, noble, just, pure, lovely, and of good report. When you saturate your soul with my word, you build a fortress that the enemy cannot easily penetrate. My truth is a shield and a buckler that protects you from the fiery darts of doubt. Stay grounded in the scriptures, for they are a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path, guiding you through the darkest valleys of human existence. I see your hard work and your dedication, even when it feels like no one else notices. You have served others with a humble heart, often going the extra mile without receiving a word of thanks. I want you to know that I see every act of service, every cup of cold water given in my name, and every sacrifice you have made for the sake of the gospel. Your reward is being stored up in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy. Do not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. I am your greatest advocate and your most faithful witness. Keep pressing forward with integrity, knowing that your labor in the Lord is never in vain or without eternal purpose. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door to your own prison. I know that people have wronged you deeply, and the pain they caused was real and significant. However, holding on to that anger only hurts you, not them. When you refuse to forgive, you are tethered to the person who hurt you, allowing them to continue controlling your emotional state. I am asking you to release them into my hands today. Trust me to be the righteous judge. When you forgive, you are not saying that what they did was right. You are saying that you will no longer let that pain define your life. I forgave you from the cross while you were still a sinner, and I will give you the grace to extend that same forgiveness to others. Do not be afraid of the future, for I am already there. People often worry about what might happen next month or next year, but I hold time in my hands. The future can seem like a dark and uncertain place, but I am the light that shines in the darkness. I have gone before you to level the mountains and make the crooked paths straight. Your destiny is secure in my hands, and nothing can thwart the plans I have for you. I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you, even until the very end of the age. Walk forward with confidence, not in your own ability, but in my faithfulness. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I have your entire story written. I am the bread of life, and only I can truly satisfy the hunger in your soul. Many people try to fill the void in their hearts with relationships, money, success, or entertainment, but those things are like broken cisterns that can hold no water. They provide a temporary distraction, but the emptiness always returns. I am the living water, and if you drink from the well I provide, you will never thirst again. Come to me and find the fulfillment that only a relationship with your Creator can bring. I am the source of all joy and the fountain of all life. When you make me your priority, everything else in your life will fall into its proper place and gain its true perspective and meaning. You are a part of a great cloud of witnesses, a family of believers that spans across time and geography. You are never walking this path alone, even when you feel isolated. I have placed people in your life to encourage you, and I have called you to encourage them in return. The body of Christ is made of many parts, and you are a vital member with a specific function. Do not withdraw into isolation, for the enemy seeks to find the sheep that has wandered away from the flock. Stay connected to your brothers and sisters in faith, sharing your burdens and celebrating your victories together. In unity, there is a special blessing and a strength that cannot be broken by the trials of this world. In this world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. The struggles you face today are temporary, but the glory that awaits you is eternal. This life is but a vapor, a brief moment in the context of eternity. Keep your eyes on the prize that is set before you. I am preparing a place for you in my Father's house, a place where there will be no more pain, no more sorrow, and no more tears. The beauty of heaven is beyond your wildest imagination, and the joy of being in my presence forever will make all your earthly trials seem like a distant memory. Hold fast to your faith, for the finish line is closer than you think. As you go about your day, carry my peace with you. Let it settle in your heart and radiate from your countenance. I am blessing you now with wisdom, strength, and a renewed sense of purpose. Remember that you are my beloved, my masterpiece, and the object of my deepest affection. I am with you in the mundane moments and the mountaintop experiences alike. Go forth with the knowledge that you are equipped for everything that lies ahead, because my Spirit dwells within you. I love you with an everlasting love that knows no bounds and has no end. Rest in that love, walk in that truth, and always remember that I am only a whisper away. Peace be with you, my child, now and forevermore.